Welcome to this overview of the pharmaceutical industry. We will explore the foundations of regulation, development, and safety that underpin everything we do. This module will establish foundational knowledge focusing on three critical concepts: how medicines can help or harm, why regulations protect patients, and how every role connects to safety. We will follow the journey from discovery to delivery. We begin with the thalidomide disaster, a pivotal moment. Introduced in the late 1950s as a safe sedative for pregnancy nausea, regulatory standards at the time were weak. The consequences were devastating, resulting in severe birth defects worldwide. The drug crossed the placental barrier, interfering with fetal development. This tragedy highlighted an ethical imperative and fundamentally changed drug safety thinking. The disaster triggered a comprehensive overhaul of global drug regulation. It mandated preclinical testing, controlled clinical trials, benefit-risk assessments, and special protections for vulnerable populations. Bringing a new medicine to market is a complex 10 to 15-year journey. It involves distinct regulated stages: discovery, preclinical, clinical trials, regulatory review, and market monitoring. Meticulous data documentation is required at every step. In the discovery phase, scientists identify targets and molecules. Preclinical studies follow, assessing basic safety, toxicity, and dosing in labs and animals. The critical goal is determining if the compound is reasonably safe to advance to human testing. Clinical trials test the medicine in humans across three phases. Phase 1 focuses on safety in healthy volunteers. Phase 2 evaluates effectiveness in patients. Phase 3 confirms safety and efficacy in large populations for regulatory approval. After trials, companies submit comprehensive dossiers for regulatory review. Approval leads to market authorization, but it also initiates lifelong safety surveillance. Post-marketing pharmacovigilance continuously monitors for adverse events. National and regional agencies such as the FDA and EMA oversee medicines globally. Their unified goals are patient safety, product quality, and therapeutic benefit. Global companies must comply with the specific requirements of each target market. The GXP framework provides core quality standards like good manufacturing practice, good clinical practice, and good laboratory practice. Failure in any GXP area risks regulatory action and patient harm. Pharmaceutical organizations are highly integrated systems. Key departments like R&D, clinical operations, manufacturing, quality assurance, regulatory affairs, and IT collaborate under GXP requirements to bring products to market. Cross-functional collaboration is essential. R&D identifies molecules, clinical tests them, manufacturing scales production, and QORA ensures compliance. IT and computer system validation professionals support the GXP systems across this chain. Regulatory inspections and audits verify compliance with GXP and other standards. These include internal, external, and official government inspections. Inspectors focus critically on documentation, data integrity, and quality culture. An FDA Form 483 documents inspection observations that may violate regulations. While serious, a 483 is an opportunity to respond with timely, comprehensive corrective and preventative actions, or CAPA. FDA warning letters represent more serious enforcement for significant or repeated violations. They are publicly posted, impacting reputation and business operations. Non-compliance risks escalation to consent decrees or further action. Effective training is a compliance cornerstone. It ensures personnel understand procedures and their importance for patient safety. Regulators review training procedures, records, and the assessment of effectiveness. In summary, the industry is heavily regulated due to patient safety concerns rooted historically in the thalidomide disaster. The development journey requires organizational integration and strict compliance enforced through audits and training. Now test your conceptual and role-based knowledge. Reflect on questions like: why is it regulated? How did the thalidomide disaster change regulation? And how do different clinical phases differ? Finally, review your regulatory knowledge, understand the roles of agencies, the meaning of GXP, and the difference between a Form 483 and a warning letter. Thank you for watching. Apply this knowledge in your role.